The story takes place in South Korea in 2024. A man sits staring at a computer screen, watching a video message from his girlfriend. This man is our protagonist, Dongshik. As the new conductor of South Korea's largest orchestra, his future looks incredibly bright. His girlfriend is a cellist in the orchestra and the daughter of a wealthy chaebol family. Even more, her mother is the orchestra's director. As long as Dongshik can successfully marry his girlfriend, a life of luxury and prestige awaits him. But today, the girlfriend has suddenly left, leaving behind only a breakup video. In the video, she accuses Dongshik of becoming emotionally distant and says she's going abroad to reflect on their relationship. Watching the video, Dongshik begins to panic. He knows that without the support of Soo-yeon's powerful family, everything he has could vanish in an instant. What Dongshik doesn't know is that Soo-yeon hasn't actually left. She's secretly watching him from a hidden room in their villa, a room only she and her close friend Yoon know about. This villa was a gift from Soo-yeon to Dongshik, and the hidden room inside it was something she and Yoon discovered during their school days. Let's rewind 3 months. Soo-yeon had just landed with her new boyfriend Dongshik when she unexpectedly ran into someone she didn't want to see, her former best friend from school, Yoon, who also happened to be her secret lover. After sending Dongshik away with an excuse to buy coffee, Soo-yeon awkwardly sat down with Yoon and asked why she was here. It turns out Soo-yeon had called Yoon months earlier to help renovate the villa. The villa held sentimental value. It was where the two women first confirmed their romantic feelings for each other as students. When they found the secret room back then, they used it as their secret meeting spot. So when Soo-yeon asked Yoon to renovate the place, Yoon misunderstood, thinking Soo-yeon was planning a future with her. She threw herself into the project, supervising every detail. But just as the renovation was finished and Yoon was dreaming of their happy life together, she got a phone call from Soo-yeon, a breakup. Soo-yeon clearly told her the villa was for her and her boyfriend. She wanted to end the past and start a real life. That one sentence shattered Yoon. Without waiting for Soo-yeon to finish, she hung up and later found herself at the airport, watching Soo-yeon and Dongshik together. She didn't know what she was expecting, but watching Soo-yeon take coffee from Dongshik and walk away made her heart ache. Later, Soo-yeon brought Dongshik to the villa and announced that this would be their marital home. She expected Dongshik to be delighted, but she underestimated the pride of a self-made man. Though Dongshik said nothing, he was clearly uncomfortable with how easily he'd been handed such a luxurious life. That night at the housewarming dinner, Dongshik truly felt out of place. When his future mother-in-law tapped her glass, several renowned male opera singers appeared and began performing. Soo-yeon's friends casually discussed staying in hotels that cost tens of thousands of dollars a night. Dongshik, the son of a street food vendor, began to seriously question whether he belonged in this world, whether a man like him and a woman like Soo-yeon could truly share a life. Reality soon gave him a harsh lesson. Although Dongshik was officially the orchestra's conductor, his mother-in-law always consulted Soo-yeon first for decisions, even when it came to performances. This pushed Dongshik over the edge, and he finally voiced his dissatisfaction for the first time. The confrontation rattled Soo-yeon, who had never been in a relationship before. She began to doubt whether Dongshik still loved her. That night, Soo-yeon looked into the mirror in the bedroom, tapped on it, and made a dangerous decision. The next morning, Soo-yeon met with Yoon. She shared her relationship problems and asked for help to test Dongshik's love. She wanted to disappear temporarily and see how Dongshik would react. To do this, she needed Yoon's help. The reason she bought the villa in the first place was because of the hidden room, a space that allowed full observation of the house through one-way mirrors. The only key to this room was with Yoon. After discussing the plan, the two women returned to the villa. Soo-yeon recorded a breakup video, packed a couple of outfits and snacks, then took the key from Yoon and locked herself in the hidden room. The room was cold, without any phone signal. Soo-yeon passed the time by eating snacks. Soon, Dongshik came home and saw her video. Watching him from the hidden room, Soo-yeon felt victorious, seeing him sigh and slump onto the bed. To her, the plan had worked. But when she tried to leave, the key wouldn't work. No matter how she turned it, the door wouldn't open. At that moment, Dongshik went into the bathroom. Soo-yeon rushed to the mirror and knocked, trying to get his attention. But the mirror was designed to allow only external sound to enter. Her knocking was completely silent. Soo-yeon was now trapped. On the third day of confinement, she ate her last egg. Just as she began to panic, she noticed 2 boxes on a nearby shelf. Inside were expired instant noodles. Initially disappointed, she had no choice by the 4th day, her hunger overwhelming her disgust, to scrape off mold and force herself to eat. Days passed. She survived on expired noodles, enduring hunger and isolation. One day, while brushing her teeth, she looked up and saw Yoon in the bathroom. A spark of hope lit up inside her. But that hope quickly turned to fear when she saw Yoon's eerie smile through the mirror. A chill ran down Soo-yeon's spine. Panicked, she followed Yoon through the mirrors, only to see her in the living room, with Dongshik. To Soo-yeon's horror, Dongshik began making advances toward Yoon. She could only watch helplessly from the hidden room. In that moment, she realized, this was revenge. Yoon was punishing her for the sudden breakup and betrayal. And worse, Yoon then entered the bathroom and looked into the mirror, speaking directly to Soo-yeon. She made it clear, she was going to leave Soo-yeon trapped in the hidden room and take her place beside Dongshik. Filled with dread, Soo-yeon desperately banged on the glass, but no one could hear her. In a panic, she grabbed a nearby valve and turned it violently. Suddenly, the shower turned hot, burning Yoon, who screamed in pain. Seeing this, Soo-yeon realized she might have found a way out. By now, 12 days had passed. Soo-yeon's mother finally sensed something was wrong. She summoned Dongshik to her office and shared her concerns. Soo-yeon hadn't used her credit cards or phone in 10 days, completely out of character. She'd already reported it to the police. Dongshik was taken aback. Clearly, his future mother-in-law was beginning to suspect him. But since he was living under her roof, he had no choice but to cooperate. Soon, the police arrived at the villa. One officer searched the grounds, while another closely observed Dongshik's expression. But Dongshik genuinely didn't know where Soo-yeon was, so he had no reason to act suspicious. The police left empty-handed. That night, Dongshik met Yoon. After drinks at a barbecue restaurant, they went to her place. It was Dongshik's first time there. As they entered, he noticed that the door code was 1117, the same as Soo-yeon's birthday. Yoon's reaction was odd, and she quickly brushed it off. The next day, Soo-yeon's mother rushed in with a discovery. She'd reviewed Soo-yeon's video frame by frame and spotted another person's arm reflected in the mirror. Someone else had been in the room during filming. Dongshik examined the footage and recognized the bracelet on the arm. It was the same one he'd seen on Yoon. He concealed his shock and rushed to Yoon's home. While she was distracted washing fruit, he quietly grabbed her phone and tried Soo-yeon's birthday as the password. It didn't work, so he added her birth year. This time, the phone unlocked. The wallpaper? A picture of Yoon and Soo-yeon, close and intimate. Dongshik's heart sank. When Yoon returned, he confronted her. Was she there when Soo-yeon recorded the video? At first, she played dumb. But when Dongshik mentioned the bracelet, she admitted everything, including her past relationship with Soo-yeon. Dongshik didn't press further. He only wanted to know, where was Soo-yeon? But Yoon insisted she didn't know, her eyes full of feigned innocence. Later, back at home, Dongshik was brushing his teeth when the water suddenly stopped, a trick from the hidden room. He stared at the faucet. Moments later, the water returned. It happened again. That was when Dongshik realized something was off. He began to suspect someone was behind the mirror. And when he finally confirmed Soo-yeon was inside the secret room, he picked up a flower pot, ready to smash the mirror. But at the last second, he stopped. Because he suddenly thought of something.